Okay, so we're going to have a look through the order of operations in maths when you're performing a calculation. So we've heard of it as BIDMAS, okay, and I've written or is it because that abbreviation actually causes some problems. So we're going to have a look through how we do it and what some of the pitfalls are that cause problems throughout primary school and secondary school. So first of all, if we look at this fairly simple question, 10 times 6 plus 5, okay, because we've got several operations to carry out, obviously they could be done in different ways. So if the first person looks at this question and does 10 times 6 to get 60, then adds on 5, gets 65. Okay, fairly straightforward. If a second person looks at it slightly differently and says I'm going to do 6 plus 5 first to get 11, then do 10 times 11 to get 110. Clearly they're not the same, so we have a bit of a problem there. Okay, and that's where BIDMAS comes in. So a lot of you would have seen this before, BIDMAS. So B is for brackets, so you start by looking at what's inside the brackets. Then indices, so that's powers. Then we have your division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay. However, this still throws up some other problems. If we look at this fairly simple question here, 5 minus 3 plus 2, if you look down the order of operations, there are no brackets in there. There are no indices, no division or multiplication, but we do have some addition. Okay, so I might see that and think, okay, so we're going to add first, so we do 3 plus 2, so we get 5 minus 5, and then do subtraction because that's last, which gives us 0. Okay, clearly there's a problem there. That's not the correct answer. What we really need to think about when we're answering this question, it is hierarchical. It starts with brackets, then it's indices, but actually division and multiplication have parity, as do addition and subtraction. So actually it should look like this. It's only called BIDMAS because it sounds better when you write it. So then, if we look at the same question again, subtraction and addition, they have parity, so we just go from left to right. Okay, so 5 take away 3 is 2, add 2 gives you 4. Okay, and that's the way we do it. So remember that division and multiplication have parity, as do addition and subtraction. So if we have a look at a slightly more involved question, this one obviously involves more operations, all parts of BIDMAS. So we just go down our list. So we start off at brackets, so we work out what's inside the bracket. 10 take away 8 gives us 2. Okay, then that's what our brackets dealt with. Indices, so 2 squared gives you 4. Then we do our division. 4 divided by 2 gives you 2. 4 plus 2 then gives you 6. Okay, so the important thing there is the parity of division and multiplication and addition and subtraction. And then once you've got that, when you get to the point where you're doing division and multiplication or addition and subtraction, you just go from left to right. Right, one other thing that causes people a lot of problems is when they're using their calculators. So if we have this question here, what is minus 6 squared? Those of us who are pretty good at maths will know that minus 6 times minus 6 will give you positive 36. However, if you just get your calculator out, type in minus 6 squared, you'll get the answer minus 36, which again, as you can imagine, causes a lot of problems, because the problem here is that even when you're not doing BIDMAS properly, your calculator will. So your calculator will do the indices first, so 6 squared, and then it will make it negative, so you get negative 36, which is another thing to watch out for. So hopefully if you can eradicate those problems, then that will make your maths a whole lot stronger. Thank you.